Greetings from the 33rd day of remote learning here at Sakurapa School. This is Brian Mzianis. I am principal of Sakurapa School, the best school in the whole wide world. I want to talk to you a little bit about remote learning, though, today. It's changed a lot about what we do as educators, but it certainly has changed our parents' lives, and I totally understand the burden that distance learning creates on our families. In some ways, there's some beautiful side effects. There's some silver linings. The time you're getting to spend with your children is an amazing gift in some ways, but certainly I know that silver lining gets to be added on to the many responsibilities we have, especially for our parents who are essential workers or who are trying to work from home and also juggling this distance learning thing. And I just want to give you guys some huge shout outs and praise. I love the pictures that people are sending me of distance learning, and really I love the enthusiasm that I'm hearing from parents. But I do know, in talking with some focus groups and with the PTO group, that a lot of folks are struggling with this, and that certainly makes sense. Distance learning is hard on our part, and it's certainly hard from a parent's part. Be okay with doing the best you can. Again, there are a lot of stressors on our lives right now, and juggling our own work along with helping our children do their schoolwork, and then other stressors that this COVID-19 outbreak has given certainly adds to our burden in life. Take a step back and remember, you can only do what you can do. Do your best, and that's all. That's what we ask our kids. Just do your best, and that's all we can hope for. You can't do better than that. I've had a lot of parents come to me and ask me, what are we going to do? Like, our kids are missing 3 months of school. Children are always growing in terms of their academic ability, especially when they're younger. They're sponges for growing and learning. What we find is when school's in session, they're growing much quicker than when school is not in session. And that's on the things that we measure that we teach them in school, and that absolutely makes sense. But the interesting and surprising find is that we also find that children grow over the summer and when school's not in session just by being around language and by being around literature and by being around the math that we run into all the time. And so what we find is that learning accelerates during the school year and slows during the summer. When they talk about learning loss or the summer slide, what that really is for some children over the summer, they do it better than other children. And it's that differential slide between children who do better over the summer and children who don't do quite as well. But again, I want you to know that your children are learning. They're learning because of your example. They're learning because they're hearing language. They're seeing math. They're also learning because of what the teachers are putting together on their digital platforms for your children. That is an important part to their learning as well. In the entire world, the education of 1.57 billion children have been interrupted by COVID. We are all in the same boat together. And again, while this is not the way we would choose to do instruction, teaching is an intensely personal and face-to-face activity. We do feel very strongly that what we're putting together are some pretty amazing lessons that'll help your child continue to learn. And in some ways, as compared to many other countries in the world, I've watched some UNESCO videos, and other places in the world don't have the level of connectivity that we have. Here at Sakurapa School, we were able to distribute somewhere in the area of 200 iPads in order to make sure our children were connected. And in the next week or two, we're looking to help those folks who are having issues with connectivity with some digital wireless hotspots. We are very fortunate to have the level of connectivity and the amount of technology that we have, and we're very thankful for that as well. Is this as good as if they were in school? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There certainly is something really important about being part of a social group, being part of a learning group, having that face-to-face interaction with a teacher. That's a really important piece too. But I just want to assure parents, your children are going to be all right. And someday, this will be all over. Thank you, and be well. Goodbye.